Luze Andrew Anderson is my name. Super excited, of course, to be here. And before we can go any further, I want to make sure that this live is really there, nice and lovely. So I'm going on my channel, that is YouTube, to see if this is really live. Yeah. So if we are there, then of course we are going to be starting off. I don't want the sound. Okay. Yeah. So now, according to here, I can watch myself. If I can put on a bigger screen, let me do like this. If I do like this on this other computer, yeah, I can see that we are really live. Yeah. The topic we are going to be talking about, and the reason why I decided to come, actually, how to actually make money online. This is something that I didn't want to share. So I wanted to first check this computer. You see, whatever I'm doing, I'm watching myself here. If I can do an escape, you can see, yeah. So I'm watching myself there. Yeah. So this is one of the computers that I'm using. Then I'm having another one here. Yeah. So another one here, you see. So if I can go on this one here, let's first check and see if I can also watch myself. So basically, I always do this. This is the kind of thumbnail that we are having on this other computer. So if I can press on it like this, yeah, the good thing, also the sound is off. You see? So basically what I'm seeing is what is here. You see? I just tried to put on a bigger screen. So basically what you're seeing, this is what you're saying, yeah. So now let me minimize it. So to make sure that the sound is good. Then I have, I basically want to teach you how to make money online. So basically, we have this computer here, yeah, this one here. I use it most of the time because it has big sound. I love it so much. So now we have this one here. For some reasons, this is supposed to be my main computer, but my son loves this computer a lot. And then let me turn the screen, yeah? Let me turn the screen like this, yeah? So you see this other computer? Yeah, there's this other one. So that one basically runs OBS. I don't want to show you much of it. So if I can go here like this, so basically I have, as of now, they are 3 computers, but of course we have like 5 of them. So today's topic and why I decided us to start from here is basically to tell you how you can actually make money online. Yeah, no BS, guy. We are not going to be doing this from here. We are going to be going out. For some reasons, I don't want to be seated here. So I'm using my phone and I'm not using my camera. I have this other laptop here. You see it? This is a light. Yeah, this is the light. This is my camera that I use. This is another laptop. This is the microphone I use just in case I'm going to be using, let me see. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Let me put it like this. Yeah, okay. Okay. This microphone, for some reasons, you see it? Yeah, this microphone, you can always adjust it. Okay, now I've dropped the other one. So you can always adjust it and put it like any way you want. So I use this microphone. It is always stuck the other side. So I also have this mixer here that I always use. If I'm on a live using my computer, you'll notice that it is like a full studio, but this is a small space that I'm having. If I can change this camera here, of course, you can see this is the view that I always use. This one here, of course, with an award we are having on this channel, which is BCM. And if I can also turn it this side, I've not used this side a lot. Of course, this is me. I have a lot of portraits. But now, actually, why have I taken you all through this? Basically, I'm telling you, like, I'm jobless. I don't basically work. Yeah, I don't have a job for some reasons. Because I'm a single dad, I decided to stay home and be with my son since I'm a single dad. So I want to be a 24 hours dedicated dad. So I decided that, you know what, I'm going to be home and then I'll be supporting my kid 24/7. And I'm going to be taking you through what we are, or what I basically called how to actually make money online. This is very possible. For a start, I worked on a TV. For the people who know my background, I worked on TV for 15 years. But in the 15 years, basically, there is nothing that I got or I achieved. Basically, nothing. Nothing, totally nothing. And when I noticed that I got really nothing, when I started YouTube, to be specific, somehow stuff started happening. That's how maybe I got this place, and I don't pay rent. This is supposed to be a whole studio. I don't pay for water, I don't pay for electricity. So the basic needs that someone has to be paying for, I pay basically for none. So now, for a very long time, I felt like maybe sharing this, but because I was doing a lot of other things still again online, I was like, no, let me not share. Let me just leave it. So because the world is getting to know, I felt like maybe I can share with my friends, because I told myself 2026, I want to build a community of people that we can support each other in one way or the other. So I'm going to be living here, and we are going to be going out, and we are going to be keeping on that conversation. So we are going out now. So if you notice, that space is not so big. It is basically small space. But that small space, if someone is watching, they might think that it's a big space that I'm having, but it is basically small space. So now we are going to go sit up there. Then we are going to be talking about how you can basically make it. We are in the 21st century. Me, I don't call it the 21st century. I call it the dot, and also love calling it the AI generation. So I call it the AI generation. I did this intentionally because I wanted to be moving around so that we can have a very, very good conversation. I call it the I call it the AI generation because lots of things have now changed. Yeah, very many things have changed. We are going to be talking about how you can basically, very good. Wow, this is nice. Yeah, I think we are going to be leaving it there. This is actually very nice. Yeah. So where should I put my seat? Let me put it here. So now, this is what I wanted to talk about. Since we are in what I call the AI generation, most of the youths are really unemployed. And not only, should I remove this or I leave it? I love it there. So we are in an AI generation. In this AI generation, anything is really very possible. But really hurt so much is that most of the youths globally, not only in Africa or East Africa or in Uganda or in South Africa, people, most so the youths, don't have basically what to do. They are unemployed, and they are looking for a survival. But really hurts so much is that internet has come through. Most of the things we used to have for free, now we get to pay for them. Let me take you through. This is going to be a live that is going to take time, because yesterday we didn't work. Even on Sunday we didn't work. On Sunday I think we did something small. But I'm going to be taking you slowly. Do you remember them days when you used to have SIM cards in our phones? SIM cards in our phones, you could download a song and you could listen to that song at any time you felt like you wanted to listen to it. We used to have what we call the DVDs, or you can call them the CDs. And whenever you had a CD and maybe you went to rent or to buy a movie, you could own that movie because you bought it. And then we had, remember I told you we had memory cards. Yeah, memory cards in our phones where you could get a song, someone could put it there for you and then you own it. Right now, we do not have memory cards in our phones. When it comes to movies, again, movies, we can no longer go get, you remember the big, how did they call them? The big cassettes, yeah, video cassettes. We no longer have them. Now, all those things were encrypted in our phones, whereby we don't have a memory card. And now, even with the memory card that we had, you could put anything you want. Now, they are shifting that memory card, and now you can save your pictures or videos online. Yeah, someone basically you're saving them online. If I lose all my contacts, basically I don't need my line. It could my contacts could be on my email, my pictures could be on email, my videos could be on email. So again, these people are making us pay for that space that they are having. And then when it comes to music, now we are streaming. You have to get whatever song you want to listen to, still again online. And again, you have to pay for it. And then when it comes to the movies, now, now we have what we call the Netflix, yeah. So again, you have to subscribe. So the space in your phone, you have to pay for it. The movies, you have to pay for them. Your contacts, as we used to save them online, now you can save them, as we used to save them on our phones, now you can save them online. Again, you have to pay for that space. For some of you, for the people who use iPhones, I think you could understand that a little bit better. So now these guys are shifting content and entertainment, that now you have to be paying for it. You have to be paying for content. You have to be paying for space online. By then, as I told you, you could have your phone and you save your contacts. Yeah, your contacts, your phone contacts on your phone. Right now, people are saving those contacts, of course, on emails, and you're supposed to buy that space. For the people who use iPhones, I think you can understand. And I want to emphasize this. We used to own movies. Someone could have cassettes, yeah, of movies. They could have CDs of movies. Right now, you're supposed to just stream. Yeah, you're supposed to stream the movies. Either you're having Netflix or any other stream. But again, where you can get those movies, but you just stream. So you don't basically own. So now that's how I come on the topic that we are having today, how you can make money online. Most of the people do what we would call videos. They do a video and you watch from the beginning to the end, and it is maybe 10 minutes. Now, me, I'm going to give you lots of hours. And because I'm in Africa, to be specific, Uganda, East Africa, this is what I'm going to be telling you. Most of the people who come online and they want to make money, there is what we call affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is whereby, someone is having a company and you're basically doing what I would call, how should I call it? You're becoming a salesperson. Yeah. You're becoming a salesperson in a way that someone has a company, they have a product that they are selling. So your job is very easy because you create content and you have a lot of maybe following. So what they have to tell you is maybe put a link of that product. Yeah. Put a link of that product basically from the owner. Then you put a link whereby if someone clicks on that link, then they are going to go to the owner or to the company, and then they are going to be buying that product. That is called affiliate marketing. So when you do affiliate marketing, that means you're going to get what we call a commission If people, let me say they are selling what? If they're selling phones and your affiliate marketing, like me, I love Samsungs like so much. So if you're having a Samsung, if a company, produces Samsung, and I have a lot of following, so I'm doing what we call affiliate marketing. So basically what they are going to do is you would put a link in your videos, like this video in the description, then I put a link of Samsung. So when someone taps there and they see the newest Samsungs, then when they tap and they buy, these people or the company will get to notice that though whoever bought that product, they basically bought from me. So what they will give me will be a commission. So that means when it comes to the sales people who used to go out and then they tell people about the product and they are telling them to buy, they are losing their jobs. Now they are losing their jobs to people who didn't even go to school to do affiliate, to do sales or marketing, whatever you could call it. You could call it marketing or sales. But now they didn't go to school. But because they have visibility online, because they have the visibility online and they have numbers. So what these companies are going to do is you're going to do the affiliate marketing. They just changed the name, that affiliate marketing, but at the end of the day, you're doing what we call, you're a salesperson. You're doing marketing for that company. So when these people buy from you or from your channel or from your social media, you're getting what we call a commission, just how it was working in real life. For the people who have been following, I think you've seen from where we started, from where we are. So now you get a commission. But now remember, the people who are doing sales, but they weren't online, those people lost their jobs. They lost their jobs. Why did they lose their jobs? Because now, for them, they were going individual to individual. They were going to one person to another. But now, with affiliate marketing, someone will stay home. I will be here and I'm selling Samsung products, I'm selling Benzes, maybe I'm selling property, I'm selling, condos. But when I'm home, because I have a following. So that's what, for them, they changed it from, call it either marketing, call it sales, or stroke it. Now, it was changed the name to affiliate marketing. At the end of the day, these people who went to school and they started marketing or they started sales, they lost their jobs. And they lost their jobs to kids who are having visibility online. So now that's when I come and I tell you that it is very, very, very important in this AI generation, as I call it. Most of the people call it the 21st century. In this AI generation, make sure you have visibility online. Most of the people, more so when we got COVID, it was global. So even in our African, in African countries, most of the people notice that they can still work from home, and you don't have to show up and go to work. You can still work from home. The things that I'm telling you, most of the times I charge people when I'm going to say them. But today I woke up on on a good side of the bed. So I felt like maybe let me take you through. So maybe you can pick up something. So now we had jobs like for the TV presenters, people who are doing sports. Now, if you can look at person like I Show Speed. I Show Speed, for the people who don't know him, he basically does, he's into football, yeah, a lot, and he loves Ronaldo a lot. So what he did, he picked his niche, and his niche was, to basically love, yeah, his niche is basically Ronaldo, to love Ronaldo day in, day out. But at the end of the day, it is all football. So right now, in this World Cup that we are having, he's going to be among the people who are going to be performing. Yeah. You imagine how much are they going to be paying him to perform for the World Cup when they're doing the finals? That is a lot of money, a lot of money. Even Shakira is going to be performing. So they are paying him because of his visibility online. And to be specific, he's more of a streamer on YouTube. So you get to notice that now kids are having opportunities, even minors going to school, but because they have their visibility. visibility online. Should I remove this or I leave it? It is you guys who tell me. Okay, let me remove this. Yeah, let me remove this. I don't like the white stuff. Yeah, I don't white. I don't like the white stuff. So at the end of the day, matured and educated people are losing their jobs to people who have their visibility online. Most of the people say it has to be the young ones, yeah, the kids, the youths to be online, and then they give age ranges, and they're like, for the people who are on Facebook, they're supposed to be between 25 to 40. Then the people supposed to be on TikTok, they're supposed to be between maybe 15 to 40 again. Then people on Instagram, people on Twitch, they are giving, age limits. But guess what is happening? People who have gone to school are losing their jobs to the kids who have visibility. Underline, I'm not saying for the people who have social media. I'm saying visibility. Why am I using the word visibility? I'm using the word visibility because everyone could have a TikTok. But what is it that you do on TikTok? What is it that you do on TikTok? Basically nothing. Now, because we are in Africa, let me tell you something. The affiliate marketing is so good and it can work really nice for the people who are in the West. For the people maybe who are in America, for the people who are in Asia, for the people who are in the developed countries. But now when it comes to us who are in Africa, it is a little bit different. You have to sell yourself. You sell you as an individual. And when you sell yourself, then your product comes along. You get that is very good. You have a product. My name is Luze Andrew Anderson. So if it is Anderson, and maybe I want to educate people about how they can live off grid, number one. Then number two, how they can have visibility online and make money online. So what I do is I promote me. After promoting me, then the product will come along. Someone will know Anderson. And what will I be known about? I'll be known about living off grid, number one. Then number two, of course, how to make money online. So you see how those things move. So basically now I'm not selling a product. When it comes to the people in Africa, I sell me, and after selling me, then the product comes along. You get the point? So that's why I use the word visibility. You have to be visible. You have to put up yourself there. That's why I'm telling you, the people who are doing the sales and they were doing marketing for different companies, they are losing their jobs, not because they are not good at what they are doing, but they are rich at how many people can they reach at. If you look, if you're going individual to individual, it will take the whole day to reach 100 people. But someone doing a live or someone uploading a video or someone on any social media platform, they will reach 1,000 people in just a minute. So at the end of the day, the employers will really try to weigh, and they're like, if I can get someone who is at home in their comfort zone, and then they can sell my product to 1,000 people in a minute, and then having this salesperson or this person who is doing marketing for my product, and he's supposed to reach out to individual, it will be quite hard. And of course, you reach lesser people. So now you see how people are losing their jobs, and now AI has come through. So as the topic went, like how to make money online for the people, more so if you're watching and you're watching from Africa, the most thing I can tell you is sell you as an individual. Have your visibility, put yourself out. If you put yourself out, that's why I made a plan and I told myself 2026, yeah, I'm going to have my visibility. For the people watching on this channel, which is BCM Uganda, you could notice that where we started from, if you could go to the first videos where we started from, you'll notice that because I used to work on TV, extreme media, you'll notice the interviews that I used to do on TV, they are the interviews that I used to upload. Then I surpassed that stage. Then BCM, of course, went ahead to get into politics because I loved the person who had come through. He was an entertainer, he was an artist, and he's still an artist. So I was like, no, let me go this direction. I did that for 7 years. Then 2026, I was like, now I'm going to revamp myself. In the 7 years when I was doing politics, I made sure that I wasn't, doing interviews or uploading videos or saying anything in front of the camera. Basically, I wasn't in front of the camera. I went totally out of the camera. Then I told myself, 2026, then I'm going to change, the cards. I'm going to change the game. So now that's when I was like, you know what? Now it is 2026. Now I have to come out as me. And again, when you come up, make sure as long as you are online, make sure you have something you're selling, have a product or have a service that you're selling. It will be very useless of you to be online and you post every day, you react to different people, when they post videos, when they post pictures, when they post whatever they post, yeah, but you react. But what is it that you're selling? What is it that you stand for? Most of the people don't understand when we talk about brands. Yeah, most of the people think when you say brand is maybe Coca-Cola as a brand, maybe Samsung as a brand, maybe BMW as a brand, maybe they think those are the brands. A brand is basically, to me, and the way I basically want you to have it, a brand is basically what is it you stand for. And when you get what is it you stand for, then you get branded for that. I don't know if you're getting my point. Coca-Cola, someone would say it's a brand, yeah? MTN, someone would say it's a brand. Airtel, someone would say is a brand. Samsung, someone would say is a brand. But as for us, as I'm communicating to you, what is it that you stand for? And what you stand for because basically becomes your brand. So I've seen people, more so to be specific, in African countries. Let me say, for the people who do dance challenges, then you're going to be branded. You're going to stand for. You're going to be branded as a person who does dance challenges. So if you stand and you get known for being a person who does dance challenges, if it can put food on your table, then nice and good. Then there are people who have branded themselves, yeah, like Mirembe Beddings. If you see Mirembe, you're seeing the beddings and then the curtains. There are people who are now known for selling land and selling property. They are basically known for that. So they are branded as the people who sell property and land. So when you come on social media, given the fact that you have to be there so as to make a living, but make sure you have something you stand for, you have something you sell. If you come on social media and you basically have nothing you are selling, then you're not making sense. Are you getting my point? You're not making sense. I think a couple of days ago, I was having classes with one of the people who contacted me, and he's called Bruce, and he deals in stone building, yeah, houses, and then doing molds and all that. But he builds but using stones, and then he had his logo, and he wanted to be branded as Stones UG. And I talked to him as we were having a conversation. I told him, okay, now you're saying Stones UG. That means stones in Uganda. So what is it that you stand for? Basically, the brand has to start with an individual. You start with you, then the product comes next. So for us in Africa, it will be very hard to do what we call affiliate marketing. It will kind of be a little bit hard, because if they tell me to sell Samsung phones, and I have to review the brand new phone, let me say Samsung S27, Ultra, it will be very hard for me to sell it, But selling will become very easy if someone knows you for something. If they know me, like let me say, uh, how should I say? If they know me for carpentry, if they know me for tech, if they know me for a given thing, then basically UG, he's called Bruce. I was like, instead use Bruce Stone UG. Why? So that when people see you, yeah, when people see you, they see the stones in UG. You get the point. So it is very, very important for us in Africa, even for some people in other parts of different continents. Instead of selling a product, make sure you are known for that product. Now, most of the people in Africa, and what you guys are basically doing wrong is that you are you have the visibility online, but you're basically not known for anything. You know, someone who can be all over, their relationship stuff, you're there. You're in relationship, you want to give a comment. In building, you want to give a comment. In vehicles or cars, you want to give a comment. In land, you want to give a comment. So you're everywhere. So you have nothing you are known for. So that's when I come to, and this is what I'm telling, is that even when you're on social media, make sure you are known for something. There's, I think he's a Kenyan guy. He's known for, if you see all his videos, you won't see him react to different videos. You'll see him only react on one kind of videos. And for him, he's basically telling the young youths or the young men, he's telling them, you're not supposed to get married to single mothers. I think he's a Kenyan guy. Then there is also another one, if we can go on top, yeah. There is a guy known for tech. If you want to get to know about the new car, you want to get to know about the new phones, that guy, he's basically into tech. So even online, we have what we call specialization. Now we have moved out of branding. Now we are into specialization. I always tell people that the way how the world moves, our normal world, our normal living, the way how we live, and the rules and the regulations that regulate us are basically the same, but online is a little bit different. But they are the same things. They have the rules and the regulations. In case you mess up, you can get banned. In case you get up, you get strikes. In real life, what you would get, you would be imprisoned or something like that. Now, in the other world, yeah, you're getting strikes. And when you get 3 strikes, yeah, then maybe they can either ban you or something will happen. So the way how the normal life runs is basically the same way how online runs. Where where it differs is that in real life we can see each other and we can talk and we have the rules and regulations. But again, online they are still the same things, but it is just a service. It is in space. It is a service. Yeah. So you have to understand that. So instead of you being there and you are online but you don't have a direction, basically when I said about when I talked about specialization, specialization is when you concentrate on one thing you can do best, yeah, and you leave the rest to others. Don't be in relationships at the same time you're into property, at the same time you're into cooking, at the same time you're into spiritualization. You're supposed to pick one thing so that you get to be known for that. And when you get to be known for that, then people will pay you for that. There is that girl, I think she's called Jessica O. I think that's her name. For her, she's basically concentrated on relationships. How a man, you can know that a girl loves you even minus you saying nothing. If a girl leaves you, how can she get back to you? Basically, that's where she specialized. Given the fact that you'd have a lot of knowledge with other things, you're not supposed to be everywhere. Specialize in one thing, and when you get the people Yeah, when you get the people who like your service, then those people will be willing to pay you and you talk to them. You get my point? They are willing to pay because you have specialized, you have branded yourself to basically do exactly that. Just don't be all over. That is very important. Just don't be everywhere, because when you're everywhere, you basically attain nothing. So I've seen people having a lot of following, but they basically comment about everything. They basically know about everything. So because they have not specialized and they've not branded themselves to be known for something, then it is very hard for someone to trust them in a specific thing. I don't know if you're getting my point. They can basically not trust them in a specific thing. They cannot pay them for a specific thing. So it is very, very important for you to concentrate on one thing you can do best. And when you come online, don't be into property and you're into vehicles and you're into, everything. You're everywhere. That is bad. So make sure when you come online, just be known for something. What hurts me so much, and I've seen most of the people having really a good following, but they don't know how to use it because they are everywhere. You get, so they will not get paid. Someone will come and then they're like, maybe help us with that. But you imagine if you build your audience, let me say you wake up very early in the morning and you're like, me, I like cars, I love vehicles. So each content you do, you're basically talking about cars. You do videos about cars, you comment about cars. If there is any podcast, you're into cars. So someone who loves cars and wants to purchase a car, you'll be the right person to be, to contact, because everyone knows you for cars. You're not supposed to be known for cars at the same time, houses at the same time, land at the same time, kids at the same time, relationship. That is confusing. So that's why I keep telling people that even if you're having small following, it is very okay. Build it. Because I've seen a girl, I think I've told you about this girl. She does sign language. She's on TikTok, does sign language. But sometimes I go on her lives and she's having over 200 people and they are all using sign language, and she's having guests, on TikTok, and there are over 8 of them, but they are all doing sign language. You get the point? So there is nothing on earth. There is nothing on earth, and there is no one who is not likable. The only thing you're supposed to do is to be persistent. Just do the same thing. Just do the same thing over and over and over. If today you're having 2 people, let me tell you, out of the 2 people, you will get the third person, you get the fourth person. There is no one who is not likable. Just like when it comes to girls, someone, they always say beauty lies in the hands of the beholder. If beauty lies in the hands of the beholder, to you, you could be like, that person is ugly, I don't like her, I don't like him. But there will be someone who likes them. The only thing for them to do is to move, for them to be discovered. So the only thing you're supposed to do, just like I told you, just like how the real life runs, yeah, real life, like we are on earth, just like how it works, it is the same way it works online. And when you are persistent and you're basically doing the same thing, I keep telling you people, if someone is into poetry and maybe they're rearing birds, they're into chicken and they fail today, and they get to learn why they failed today, why they maybe the birds die. Again, they will do the same thing, they will do the same thing, and eventually they will learn. So it is the same thing which happens online, that when you go online, do the same thing, keep doing the same thing. The people who like you, yeah, the people who like you will definitely comes in from South Africa. Of course, Ugandans have got some shares here, but each time, of course, when they did what they are doing and they want the other black people to leave their country, then a lot happened here because most of the people are boycotting M10. So I use M10 fiber. I talked to one of my favorite, which is Simba and Savannah, and those people have not yet reached this side. So let's keep on. So at the end of the day, it is very crucial and very important for you to know where you lie, specialize, be known for something. Be known for something. And as I was telling you that the logarithm, the internet logarithm, we use different words, but they're just like brands that we had before. Like a brand like Coca-Cola, it's been there, M10, they've been there, they keep advertising, given the fact that people know them, but they keep advertising. So now, because they keep advertising, so now that's what in the internet language we will call logarithm. That definitely when they get to notice what is it that you do, then they will push you to the people who need such kind of content. They will push you to the people who need to see connected. Okay, now we are back. So as I was telling you, there is nothing. Most of the people talk about what we call shadow ban. Yeah, shadow ban is when you reach a point and then you don't have viewers, you don't have people. It is because you are everywhere. So the internet is trying to look for your logarithm. They want to know what is it that you are known for, but you're into everything. So at the end of the day, you're confusing the internet. But when you are specific and the internet gets to notice where you lie, then it will send your videos. It will suggest your videos to those people. So the only thing that I really want to tell you, which is very important, because I've done it, even now I'm really doing it. Because I started off doing in TV interviews for the people who love celebrities. We were doing those interviews. I just reached a point and I'm like, we are done with those interviews. Then we entered politics. When we entered politics, I had friends who are like, this is not going to work. People were watching you and they want you. I was like, yeah, we are going to do that. And we did it for 7 years. And guess what? By the time we were doing lives on this channel, we were getting 15K watching on this channel. So after all that journey, in 2026, I told myself, now I'm done with politics. Now I had changed to something new. So when I brought in something new, a lot of people unsubscribed. I'm telling you, the topic that we are talking about is basically how to make money online. So now, most of the people unsubscribed. Most of the people were leaving. But as people are leaving, new people are coming through. So that means we are basically getting a new crowd. Yeah, a new crowd. So we are teaching the internet. So that shadow ban, yeah, mentality is not there. So we are basically trying to teach the internet that now we change from this, now we are on that. And if you give it time and if you are patient, basically the people will come. So never be there and you're on any social media and then you're like, I don't have viewers, I don't have people who watch. Never. You're basically teaching internet. If you're selling bags, make sure you sell bags. Sell bags on internet today, sell bags on the internet tomorrow, sell bags for 6 years. And guess what? The internet will notice, just like how we do it in normal life, like be known for something. So it is the same thing on internet. They call it logarithm. Yeah. In our usual life is basically how you brand yourself. So the other side is called logarithm. In normal life, it's called branding. So those, stick on that. Don't be like, as I told you initially, that we were into TV interviews, the things I used to do, I changed away. I left that. And we changed to something new. We went into politics. Now we've left politics. Now it is going to be me. And the interviews are not going to be coming through. They will be very rare, unless it's very important, but they will be very rare. It is going to be basically me. So now, as people are unsubscribing and leaving, new people are coming through. So we are training internet. We are giving it logarithm of me. So don't be there and be confused. and then you're into cooking. From cooking, you're into land selling. From land selling, again, you're into poultry. Again, you're into farming. Again, you're into cars. That's being confused. You teach the internet, just stick there, do the same thing, do the same thing. Eventually, it will pick you up. And when it picks you up, then it will be publishing you to the people who like such kind of content. Just like how I told you, the lady who does sign language, she's known for that. And now the logarithm, the internet noticed that she uses sign languages. So now she's being recommended. That's how they call it on, internet. They recommend, because the people on internet, the owners of Instagram, the owners of TikTok, the owners of YouTube, they are also money makers. They are into business. So if they get to know what you do, then they are going to recommend you. But you cannot be changing from one sector to another. Then you're confusing it. So you stick on that. It doesn't matter. 2 people watching today, 3 people watching the next day, 4 people watching. Stick on that. And when you stay on it for long, eventually it will work. So now, me, I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it the 3rd time, changing the kind of content that I was doing. So now I'm teaching it, and I'm not going to leave until it lands. And when it lands, the kind of content I'll do, because just like how people are unsubscribing, for the people who love politics, they are going. But again, the people who love such kind of content, they are coming through. So making money online is, as I told you, as long as you're watching in from Africa and some other continents, make sure you sell yourself. Affiliate marketing will be very hard for us. Affiliate marketing, it will be really, really hard for us. And remember, you're getting commission. So you get a product, be known for something. If they see you on other lives, you're commenting, make sure you comment on basically the things that you do, the things that you're passionate about. Basically, you're commenting on the kind of brand you've created for yourself. I hope you're getting my point. So just don't be everywhere. And when you teach the internet, it will definitely work for you. It will definitely work for you. Most of the people, that's what they forget. That's what they forget. But these are small, small things. Me, today I just woke up on a good side of the bed that I decided, no, let me just share. But of course, we've not gone through, because each individual gets it differently. Yeah. So you could be like, okay, what is it that I'm supposed to do with me? If you're an artist, me, I've generalized like everything. But if you're an artist, your kind of souls are different. If you're into, you're into a given sector, your approach is also different. So me, what I've done is to generalize everything. But what I keep telling people is very simple, that if you feel like you've loved the video and maybe you want to learn more, you can contact me on YouTube. You look for any other video of mine, you will see my contact there. My contact is there. You can email me, you can WhatsApp me, and then we can talk about it. Me, I'm doing it, and this time, if I do it and it is successful, which I know that it's going to be successful, then I'll know that I've learned the algorithm of the internet. It is very easy. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. And one thing that I keep telling people, as long as someone else can do it, you can as well do it. So make sure you sell yourself. That's why, let me say, it is me, Anderson Luze here. Yeah, Luze Anderson, I'm here. And then I get to do something really, really weird. When people are making search about me, they are going to relate me with what I used to do. You get the point? So when people do scandals, if a footballer does a scandal and we didn't know them, when they do a scandal, we'll basically get to know that they are footballers. The writer or whoever does a video, they will say Drogba, the footballer, and they will add on the race. So you see that you as an individual, your brand comes first. You as an individual comes first, then your product comes next. So most of the people, what they are doing wrong is that you could sell a product, but they don't know the person. That will be hard sales. You know what it means to move to a congregation of people, to move in a stadium, to move. It doesn't matter where you move, but when they see you, they see your job. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to sell the product and then you come next. That will be very, very hard to do. What you have to do, you have to sell you as an individual. Then the product comes next. You get the point? So making money online, first of all, your visibility. But again, don't bring your visibility minus having something to sell. What you sell has to be there. First, when you know it, then brand yourself. Now, if I'm a builder and I build houses, I'll make sure everyone knows that I build houses. If I move somewhere, immediately when I reach, they will be like the builder. They might even forget my name, but they know the builder. You get the point? So that's why I keep telling you that your face has to come first. So that's why with me, when I got my son, I was like, you know what, 2026, now it is going to be me. It is going to be me. Then we'll be talking about how to live off grid and, of course, how you can make a living online. I left my job, Extreme Media, and I was like, no. Because you think about it, them days, long ago, they used to look for talent to work on TV station or even radio stations. They used to look for talent, and you could go for auditions, you could go for screen test, but now it's changed. Now they look for already people having numbers. They already see what they are doing. And because they see and they know, because you put yourself there, which I call visibility. So by the time they are hiring you, they basically know what they are hiring. For someone who is into a relationship content, by the time they are hiring you, they already know what you can do. They know your strength and they know your weaknesses. Them days, you had to go through screen test. So now things changed. You get the point. So now your visibility is the most important thing you can do. Your visibility. You have to be there. You have to be known for something. And by the way, we got a new family member. This is our new family member. He's here. We showered him yesterday. Now he's here playing. You see him? You see him? We showered him yesterday. Now he's all dirty. We named him Sisi. But Sisi, we showered him. I'm told he's only 2 months. We showered him, but right now he's playing with the friends and he's getting dirty. So guys, let's change the camera. Sorry. So you have to be known for something. Internet has been disturbing me. So you see this guy, he's just come through, but look at him there. His feet really, really dirty. Really, really dirty. See him? We showered him yesterday. Now he's here playing. Okay, we come back. So you're supposed to be known for something. That is very, very important. So just don't come online for the sake of being online. You have to come and you got to have a reason. You got to have a reason why you are there. That's very important. Very, very important. So I think we are going to be calling it a wrap. We've run 56 minutes. Internet has really done me bad, but of course at night we are going to be coming through. We are going to be talking about the same things. And for the people who watch the videos, you know, when they are done and you watch all of them, you're the best. You're the best. For you guys who watch when the videos are done, you're the best. You're the best. I still remain Luze Andrew Anderson. It was really exciting to be here. This was a morning chat. It is 9:20. Yeah, but at night, I think we will be starting in at 8. Yeah, at 8 we'll be starting in. We'll be talking about still the same topic. Just don't miss out, because I'll be giving you a little bit of more insights and the things basically that we have not talked about, because the internet has not been doing me justice. So just keep in touch, and then, we'll be doing it. This is my setup. As I told you, I practice what I say. So until when we catch up, I want to say thank you very, very much and bless ya.